majoring in political science and sociology. And I was like, I am going to law school. And that is what I was going to do. And I didn't know I was dealing with anxiety when I was in undergrad, and then anxiety, and then because I couldn't follow through on certain things, depression. And so my senior year, my first senior year 4, you know, I crashed.
Yeah.
I literally crashed. You know, I left political science as a major with only 2 courses left to take. And the next year, I just said I'm going to finish sociology, and so I was like completely crashed, all because I was suffering from a mental illness that was not being treated.
Wow.
And you know, I went on struggling, trying to figure out what I was going to do, and came across some social workers while I was here in Virginia, and I was volunteering, serving at a shelter, and I was like, wow, I think I might want to do that. And I found out they did therapy, and next time we moved, I went to grad school, but then you know I was going through a divorce, and I was again anxiety and depression, struggling.
Right.
Graduated, only excited, you know, and nervous because I was on my own with my daughter, and you know, I went through another depressive episode, and that time I just became delusional as a part of it, you know. And I go back and I look and I see those moments, but I felt so ashamed because I was also serving at a very large church, and I was a ministry leader there, and I was doing some things I shouldn't have been doing. So I felt so much guilt about it that I just stopped telling people what was going on with me. And I had so many people who were upset that I just didn't come to them, who were willing to help. And I think that sometimes is surprising to me at how many people would have helped me if I would have said something.
And I think that's just the culture of who we are. We are, I wouldn't say proud, but we're so, you know, culture to just kind of keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, I was proud, ignorant, and foolish.
Okay, make it plain. Make it plain.
And the thing is, I was doing what I was doing for a living, what I should have been doing in my personal life. You know, I was telling people, you know, you got to process and do all this stuff. I was telling people doing that, but then I wasn't in turn doing it myself, and so I couldn't help them, you know, to reach their full potential. You know, I was going to work, then coming home and crashing completely. And then at a certain point, you know, I had to leave work. And being at home all the time, you know, that's when, you know, the psychotic episode started occurring. And I had to leave from being by myself to living with someone else.
Right.
And so there was not, when someone asked me, well, what was that one event? There was not a particular event. There was a series of events where I kept ignoring myself and taking care of myself, to where at one point it just finally failed.
Yeah.